Hello and welcome to Touch Reviews in English, another TLDR look at whatever it is I've reviewed, where I force myself to say something good, something bad, what I think is the best and what I think is the worst, all in my own opinion, of course. And today it's the Hidizs S9 Pro Plus Martha. Quite a name. This was sent to me directly by Hidizs. I have no affiliation with Hidizs whatsoever. You can find out more by checking out the full review, which is linked in the description, or just heading over to touchreviews.com. Okay, so starting off with something good. This is a decent performing little dongle. For those of you who remember, there was the S9 Pro some years ago that was a very respectable dongle that was very powerful at a decent price, but in my opinion, it was a little harsh. Now, this dongle, the S9 Pro Plus Martha, has taken that same, still uses the same DAC chip, but it has basically made the sound less harsh, less sharp, less spicy. It's still very neutral. It's not tending towards the warm. I would say it's nor warm nor cold. It's actually pretty neutral down the center. And yeah, I think it's a decent upgrade as far as sound goes. Something bad. Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider bad. Yes, it does still use the same DAC chip from the model that was 3 years ago, but the actual chip is not always the most important thing. It's the implementation. So the latest and greatest is not always actually the greatest. So the fact that they've used the original chip and tweaked it to make it more pleasurable to my ears, at least. I guess, I mean, you could look at it as bad because they're reusing old technology, but I would say it's not. The best. Well, apart from the upgrade in sound, different. It's slightly different. They also now features these two buttons on the side that control volume, which when plugged into the PC or into your phone, you can use to raise or lower volume. It also now has 6 different filters that you can cycle through by pressing both buttons. Choose which filter works for you the best. We now have a 2.5 mil output a 4.4 mil output instead of the 2.5 that we got on the S9 Pro. And in general, it's just an upgrade all round at a very similar price. To know the pricing, actually, if you check out the full review, as I say, in the description or head over to touchreviews.com, there's actually a 5% discount code that you can use if you want. And also, there's like a pre-sale starting now, around the 18th, I believe, or the 16th, starting now, where it's cheaper than it will be after the first 100 units are sold. The worst. Well, it doesn't work very well with the Tidal app on Android. It works fine, but the buttons don't work. I spoke with Hidizs about it. They spoke with their engineers, and it's something to do with the way the Tidal app works. It won't let external devices control the volume while plugged into it, but that also leads it to have a bit of an issue that when you leave Tidal, the buttons don't work with other apps either until such time as you disconnect and reconnect the dongle. It's not the end of the world, and yes, I have every faith in the fact that it's Tidal, because Tidal has caused all kinds of issues with all kinds of devices over the years. I mean, I found some very random problems with Tidal, and Tidal is always the common denominator in all those. So it's not Hidizs' fault, at least I don't think it is. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a programmer. Somebody can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it's not Hidizs' fault. But it is something that's going to be a negative if you use Tidal on your phone. And I'll leave it there. If you want to know more, check out the full review, linked in the description as I said, or head over to touchreviews.com, and I'll be back with another one soon. See you later.